everybody. This is MK McVariety, the Quirky Chef with Chattin' in Manhattan. To make this very simple molten chocolate cake, you're going to need 8 ounces of bittersweet chocolate, 8 ounces or 2 sticks of butter, 5 eggs at room temperature, a half a cup of sugar, and a 1/4 cup of flour. As a general rule, chefs never cook or process chocolate over direct heat. We use something called a double boiler. Since we don't have one, you can use a bowl like this and put it over hot water. You don't want to get the hot water too hot. The chocolate should cook evenly. Now, as you can see, our chocolate has melted. Very smooth. And I'm going to add the 8 ounces of butter to it. And we're going to melt the butter with the chocolate. While that's going on, we're going to move over here. And I'm going to whip my eggs. Now, if you don't have your eggs at room temperature, I'm going to show you a little trick. Get some warm water. Okay, just take your eggs and cover them with warm water. And let it sit for about a minute or so. This will make the eggs nice and floaty. We want to whip the eggs so they have a nice volume. And this volume and this air is going to be in our cake. If you don't have one of these mixers, you can use a whisk by hand, or you can use a handheld electrical mixer. The results are kind of the same. This saves a lot of elbow work. Okay. Once the eggs are whipped, I'm going to add a half cup of sugar. I'm just going to let it go. This is what we like to call, should be ribbony. So every time when we take this out, oh yeah, that's pretty. Produces a ribbon. I'm going to take that off. Like this. Okay. My chocolate and my butter has melted. And what I'm going to do, because I don't want to deflate the air that's in here, I just want to add maybe half of it. And I'm using a spatula, and I'm gently folding in my chocolate. You want to start from the center, and you just spin the ball around. You want to bring it up. A little bit more. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a sifter. And I'm going to sift in my 1/4 cup of flour right on the top, just like this. Okay. Again, you want to be nice and gentle because you don't want to you want to keep that air in. Okay. Finally, scrape the bowl out really well because this chocolate is very expensive. I want to make sure that everything is very, very well blended. You don't want to have any chocolate streaks. You just want everything to be nice. There we go. There we go. Scraping off the sides. Okay. Now, I'm going to be baking these ramekins. If you don't have ramekins, you can use a cupcake tin. But these work just fine. Okay, I'm going to pour it about 1/3 of a way. It's going to really rise and souffle. These are best served warm. Even if you want to make this batter and chilled ahead of time, you can do that too. Right about there. There we go. This looks really good. And you don't want to tap it to get the air bubbles out. Because remember, the air is a very important part of this chocolate cake. I'm going to bake it at 450 degrees. This is hot, but it's not going to be in there that long. About 9 minutes or so. Alright, now let's look at what we have. Oh wow, they came out pretty! Now, here we go. You want to serve these warm. Okay, I'm just going to take them out. I'm going to put them over here. Okay. And just before you serve them, you want to put on a nice plate. Sprinkle, not a lot, just a little bit of powdered sugar. And there you go. Warm molten chocolate cake. Now let's take a spoon and I want to show you what's inside. This is where it gets really interesting. Oh yeah, see that? It's nice and dark and rich.